The volatile situation in California where the I.O.U. solution seems to be about to expire. The big banks will not take that paper after Friday. Look, I am trying to understand the implications of this. To help me out, we're joined by Stacey Delo. She is a reporter for MarketWatch in San Francisco. Stacey, look, I'm trying to get to grips with what this means. The big banks are not going to take I.O.U.s after this Friday. Now, I'm using the word collapse. Is that too strong?
I think it's a bit too strong. I mean, I think the banks are trying to protect themselves. You know, look, they've been put on notice that they're basically going to be providing the cash that California can't provide to the people that it needs to pay, and they're on the hook here.
Yes,
so I think they're just trying to protect
Stacey,
themselves
I
a little
understand
bit.
the banks are protecting themselves, but if they're not taking California's paper, they're not exchanging American dollars for California's I.O.U.s, then an awful lot of people who hold those I.O.U.s after Friday and who will be issued more I.O.U.s after Friday, they're out of luck. They're not getting paid. That is, I'm not going to say collapse, but that is stalemate, is it not? That's a freeze-up of the financial system.
Well, word is, Stuart, you can actually buy these on Craigslist now. Some third parties are moving in to actually buy some of these I.O.U.s. But you're right, it is a bad situation. And I think that the bottom line here is that every minute counts for California. Every minute that there isn't a budget resolution between the governor and the legislature is a problem for California. We've seen that in the last week. First, we headed into the new fiscal year with more adding to the spending. Basically, we moved into a new year, and so the budget gap increased by about $2 billion to $26 billion now. Then we went into the fact that the state started issuing I.O.U.s. On the same day that the state started issuing $3 billion in I.O.U.s, we had one of the ratings companies cut California bonds to BBB, just above junk. So every second that the legislature and the governor can't come to some agreement, there's more problems.
When does the next batch of I.O.U.s go out?
I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I think they're using this as a cash management tool on a day-to-day basis at this point. If there's some cash that they can start sending out, they'll do that. And so they're just kind of waiting and seeing if the legislature will come to some agreement with the governor.
It's kind of a last-ditch situation, that's for sure. Stacey, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. I got to break in for some breaking news.